My name's Robin Jackson and I'm the project leader for Unearthing Our Heritage, which is the archaeology part of the project. So we've been looking at both buried archaeology, earthworks. We've had teams of volunteers going out using a method called LiDAR, which records earthworks in fine detail. We hardly knew about any of them before this survey. We've had 4 pilot areas and we've been recording the earthworks in those, looking at their condition and trying to find out what date they are, what they might have been. That's not always easy, but we have to go out and check that these sites are there. A lot of them weren't known before the survey, so we're building lots and lots of information about the archaeology of the forest. And our volunteers have been doing a great job doing that. I think the really unique, special thing about the archaeology of the forest is, to me, even as an archaeologist from quite near here, I hadn't realised quite what an incredible wealth or depth of archaeology that there was in the forest. So we're finding things prehistoric, Roman, post-Roman, medieval, post-medieval, massive amounts of industrial archaeology relating to working the iron, mining, living around the forest, managing the forest, charcoal burning platforms. And there's just so much out there. It's quite remarkable. And a lot of it's never been put on maps. Local people know about it. They know it because they walk their dogs over it, they ride past it, they live in the middle of it. But we don't know about it, and that's important. It's important for archaeologists to find about it. It's important to get it mapped, because then with those maps we can make sure it's properly looked after for future generations, and we can make sure people know about it and they know what it is. One of the great things about this project for me is that archaeology, we often work in isolation, and the Foresters Forest has got so many strands, so many projects. So we're also seeing people looking at veteran trees, which they're almost a sort of archaeology in themselves, but also they're out there recording flora and fauna, and of course the forest itself. So there's this fantastic interrelationship, and so the whole lot meshes together, and it's really nice to work on a project where there's people out looking at all those other aspects as well as the archaeology.